Yo, what is up everyone? Boris here, and I'm coming to you guys with a video on the new updates that have been announced over these past couple of days. There's been several announcements, which I'm really excited about. A lot of these have been predicted already, so it's nice to see that they are on the way, coming very, very soon. So, let's begin by looking at Twin Capes. So Twin Capes is the island pretty much on the other side of Reverse Mountain, and that's where, if you guys remember from the anime, is where the Straw Hats first meet Laboon. And it says here that the new island will be debuting along with version 2.0.0 of the game. And I'll be talking about what that is specifically in a little bit, but let's look at Laboon here. Let's see what it says. Laboon makes his appearance, new area, Twin Cape. Your adventure brings you to the Grand Line. So we're finally entering the Grand Line portion of the game, and I'm really excited. I know a lot of you guys are as well, to finally get out of the East Blue. Seek out new challenges beyond what you imagine in the East Blue. Powerful new enemies and allies alike are waiting to be discovered in the Grand Line. So this island is going to be very, very important if you guys aren't ready yet to take on Mihawk, because it is where you'll be able to farm both Laboon as well as Vivi. This is the first time you'll be able to farm Vivi, so if you haven't gotten her yet, here's your chance to farm for her and get her up to Princess Vivi eventually. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people were worried that this island wouldn't come out before Mihawk, but now it looks like it will. There's no confirmed release date for this yet, or version 2.0, but we can assume that it's going to be pretty soon. And here's the thing, with Laboon plus Vivi, that'll be a good enough combo to be able to defeat Mihawk 40 stamina version when he does come out, which will ensure that you will get Mihawk. So if you guys don't have Laboon or Vivi, I would definitely try to grind for at least one of those. Probably Laboon, that way if all you need is a Vivi friend. So yeah, definitely excited for this, and I can't wait to finally be able to access new part of the story mode. And so before we talk about Arlong, let's talk about 2.0, which is right up here. Excuse me, guys. So version 2.0. So this essentially, there's not much that's changing. There are just a couple of things. It's just pretty much an upgraded version of the game. The first thing, of course, is that new area, Twin Capes, that's going to arrive with 2.0. The other thing is that from now on, when you start a new game and you reach Shell's Town, once you defeat it, you will get Zoro like you normally do, but now he will come with his evolution material. So the green crab, I believe like the green penguin. It'll come with everything you need to evolve him. So that's just nice for newer players, so that they don't have to grind for him, because Zoro is a very good unit that you can definitely level up quickly and get through a lot of the missions with him. So this will not affect most players. Next up is updated notification system. If you guys don't know what this is, I believe that what this is that in the Japanese version they have the seagull. If you guys can see right here in the picture where it says version 2.0, you see this seagull with the newspaper, the guy who normally delivers the newspaper in the show. This guy will appear on your main menu when you're in the game, and all you have to do is click on him and it'll open up your notifications. So instead of having to re-log out and then log back into the game to see your notifications, you can just click on the seagull and it'll just pop up. So that's just nice. Again, nothing too big, but it's just a nice improvement. Next up is Extra Island Expanded. So essentially when you go to Extra Island, you might start seeing two events happening at the same time, or maybe like say two major events, like maybe Kuro and Arlong at the same time or something, and you might even have even more events after that as well. So you know, it's definitely, that just means that you'll have more things going on at one time over there on Extra Island. So again, nothing too big, but you know, it's nice to have. And finally, mailbox capacity expanded by 100. This isn't really too relevant. I don't know why you would need 100 mailbox slots, but it's there. So I don't know. I mean, I believe this refers to your message box. I don't believe this refers to your character slots. I don't know. I might be wrong about that, but I believe it just means that you can have more messages. So maybe this means you can have more friend requests or stuff like that. So, but yeah, so that's gonna do for 2.0. Like I said, nothing too big. It's gonna be mostly for newer players. Their Zoro can evolve faster, but like I said, the notification system is kind of nice to have. So let's talk about Arlong here. The final thing that they are giving that they're releasing. This one is confirmed for March 31st, so 4 days from now. And essentially what it says is protect Extra Island from Arlong's tyrannical rule, and plus a chance to get your hands on the manual for Nami Specials. So let's talk about first Nami Special. When it comes to Nami, she's not very good, at least version 1. This will not have version 2 if it's like the rest of them. This will just be for version 1 Nami. However, the one Nami to note is Mirage Tempo Nami. She negates intelligence attacks for 1 turn. So she might be nice to level up because I can see her being useful in the future in certain situations against certain bosses. But you know, this isn't something that really is too exciting for a lot of people. But like I said, if you do run across Mirage Tempo Nami skill books, those will be nice to get. And then obviously the main one is going to be the Arlong skill book. Arlong, you're going to get a lot of Arlongs through this event. However, I believe they have different specials, the evolved form and the non-evolved. So you will need to get skill books to power up the evolved form's skill level. So, you know, between all the Arlongs that you feed him and all the skill books that you feed him, I believe that you're going to end up with a pretty high level Arlong by the end of the event. So I wonder if there's going to be an expert level, and that's where you can get the skill books from. That's probably going to be the case. So, you know, we'll probably be prepared to run a lot of expert. So, those are my quick thoughts on those announcements. The other one was the name change announcement. This was made a while ago. Essentially, all that means is that they're changing from Bandai Namco Games to Bandai Namco Entertainment. So, that's pretty much it. But let me know what you guys think about these new events down below. Are you guys excited for them? When do you guys believe that 2.0 will come out? Yeah, like I said, let me know if you have any questions down in the comments. If you have any questions, you can also message me on Twitter, and I'll be happy to answer them there. So until next time, guys, thanks for watching.